Normally they say, I don't think it's easy to win it, but it's more difficult to defend it. And we know that. But we have to give ourselves every chance, because the only country that has done it back to back to back has been Nigeria. They've already been history makers in winning it. Can you imagine what it will do for our football if we can go and defend that title? And we have to give ourselves every chance that we can. And that's why we're looking at players that are doing well, because we know some players that have not been called up, we know what they can do. But we also need to see what these ones can do. We had a long season, and because of that, we wanted to give a rest, just to make sure that we also take care of players. Because it's very, very important that we do that. You know, we had a camp for the last WAFCON. International players came in later because they had just finished, you know, to make sure that they go back, spend time with their families, and very important, come back refreshed again. With Rafiel Vejani, I had a conversation with her with the last camp. You know, having been out for a while, having come back, I was really excited to see her back. She's had some more game time. We'll only see when we get to camp, because the level, as I said, is completely different. But the professional that she is, she knows what's expected at an international arena, and I think her experience will add so much value. We played different types of teams. We played England last year, we played Denmark. Immediately after we failed to qualify for the Olympics, we went to Senegal with a very young team. You know, didn't call the experienced players. We then played Denmark after 5 months of inactivity with a local team, and for 45 minutes I thought we did well, but we knew what the challenge was going to be. We then got some of the international players back, and it was a different game against England, a game we could have and probably should have won if we were more on target, if we were more clinical in front of goal. Then going to Jamaica, a lot of players missing, injuries. Timby then were playing competition because their competition runs right through. Players withdrawing at the last minute. We didn't even have a striker in that camp, but we went there nonetheless. The first game was difficult because of the travel and the time difference, but the second game I thought we did a good account of ourselves. And I never speak about referees, but if 2 or 3 decisions had gone our way, we could have probably won that game. And then using Lesotho, because we're also thinking of, if everybody retires at one moment, where are we? We use that not just to help the U17s, but also to look at what is out there. And I think a lot of players raised their hands, and some players have been in the camp for Malawi. Some players are coming back now. Malawi was a good exercise. Even though the Chowinga sisters were not there, they still gave us the physicality. They still gave us the transition. We have to be very thankful and grateful to Sue and a team for these regular COSAFA Cups, because that has really, really helped us prepare. I remember 2018, she brought Uganda and she brought Cameroon. And Uganda were tough to play against in the semis, and then Cameroon was obviously the biggest test, because we knew what happened in 2016 when they bullied us off the field after us outplaying them in the first half. So we won that game and we passed that test, and we knew that we were on the right track. You know, so COSAFA has really helped us in that way prepare.